Okay, well, welcome to another edition of Mining Now, and we're live Las Vegas at Mine Expo, and it's a busy show. And today I have the pleasure of talking with Mike Epley, who's the sales manager for Eijkelkamp.
Great job saying Eijkelkamp.
I've Googled it. I did Google it. And yeah, this is, I did a little bit of research. Okay, I don't know a lot about the drilling industry in particular, but I'm going to learn some today from you. But Mike, first of all, before we talk about drilling and talk about Eijkelkamp, I want to get a little bit more information about you. How did you get into the industry, into drilling, and into this company?
Yeah, so I've been in the drilling industry 35 years this year. My father was in the drilling industry.
You started when you were 10?
10, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. We had a family business. We manufactured downhole hammers and bits. My father previously was with what's now Baker Hughes, was Baker International way back in the day. So I was off at college, and I came home one summer, and he said, "Hey, I need your help this summer." And then I never left. So I've been working in water well, mining, quarries, a little oil and gas, not a lot of oil and gas, primarily for 35 years. And then I joined Eijkelkamp 5 years ago. And it's a little bit of a different market. It's still mining, but it's environmental and geotechnical work that I've not been in before. But it seems like drilling's drilling. But certainly I was excited about moving to Sonic because of the technology.
You are mainly focused on North America, is what I understand.
Correct.
And Eijkelkamp is a global company. Maybe you can explain a little bit about how I was not shocked. I was surprised at how big a company it was when I was researching it.
Yeah. So Royal Eijkelkamp is a 113-year-old family-owned, fourth generation company in the Netherlands. It's a very technology-driven company. We have probably close to 200 employees between the U.S. and the Netherlands. But Hugues Eijkelkamp, our CEO, is very progressive. He's very about what's next, what's coming, and he's talking about what's in 5 years and 10 years, and so we're always developing new technology. That's the exciting part about being part of Eijkelkamp.
Yeah, so a little bit about the services, because say my background is a little bit more drilling to blast, okay?
Right.
But you're not doing that, and I know a little bit about geotechnical, but what are the range of services that you're mainly providing in North America?
For the mining industry, we're used mainly on leach pads, hydromats, and then in other markets, we're in the environmental or the geotechnical side of drilling.
Yeah, I was talking to you before about one of my experiences with geotechnical and not drilling enough and pouring a lot more concrete than we had planned on some surface infrastructure. So it's important in construction for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So you talked about innovation, and mining now, a lot of what we do is learn about new things. And I need to, and I think I've got Sonic behind me.
You've got Sonic behind
and
you.
I've been reading about Sonic, and now I want to hear about it. Tell us about Sonic drilling.
So Sonic drilling, in the Sonic head, there's two oscillators, and they're turning, one's clockwise, one's counterclockwise at 9,000 RPMs, and that's creating that energy that's going down the drill pipe. And so what it
causes... Like as a wave? Like a...
Yeah, basically as a wave.
Okay.
And... but it's reducing the friction from the drill pipe and your formation. So it actually makes it fluid. Yeah. And so that what makes Sonic drilling faster than some other drilling applications. I'm not going to throw a blanket over that and say it's for everything. It's not for everything. But it is a good place to be in a lot of formations, a lot of different formations, boulders, soft formations, different type of rock formations. So
Let's talk about our Heavy Industry World Tour brought to you by Savona Equipment. Find, market, and sell surplus and used equipment. And FogMaker. Protect lives and vehicles with FogMaker fire suppression systems, because safety can never be a compromise. We are heading to events across North America and Australia and filming episodes on location. Email us at info@crownsmen.com to be part of Crownsmen's Heavy Industry World Tour. OK Foreign Trade and Mining Company is the leading producer of injection chemicals from the mining and tunneling industries. What distinguishes OK is that all processes are managed entirely in-house, from the production of raw materials to research and development and sales. This vertical integration ensures that injection chemicals are tailored specifically to the required needs. The products are utilized for strata stabilization, roof support, and the prevention of air, gas, and water leaks. A commitment to quality is demonstrated through accreditations from NAC, IAAC, APAC, and ILAC, ensuring that all tests and products comply with the highest international standards. Visit okdtm.com to learn more. Nordlock Group, a global expert in bolting and engineering solutions, offers technologies for the challenging environments of the mining industry. Their products help to increase safety and lower costly downtime for machinery such as rope shovels, haul trucks, and drills. Discover their comprehensive portfolio, including Nordlock wedge locking washers for superior vibration resistance, the expander system for pivot pins with robust durability, Superbolt strut kits for precise alignment and maintenance ease, and bolt-tight hydraulic tensioners for reliable bolt tightening in confined radial spaces. Visit nord-lock.com to learn more. Is your screen struggling to keep up with your throughput goals? General Kinematics STM Screen is changing the way minds think about their screening process. The lowest cost of ownership in a vibrating screen package comes from General Kinematics. GK's technology is proven to last longer than standard mining screens. They match longevity with increased screening efficiency to create the reliable performance mine sites demand. To explore all of what General Kinematics has to offer, visit gkmining.com.
So when this sonic wave, I don't know if I've said that right, but it reduces the resistance of the drill pipe, but is it conditioning the face where the bit is operating, or what's it doing there?
Yeah, it is breaking that rock up.
Oh, it is?
It is,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it's actually, some of that energy is going to weaken the rock,
Yes.
so the bit has less work to do.
Yes.
I'm trying to understand this from a mining engineer's perspective.
Right. And way back in the day, sonic was, you didn't rotate when you sonic. You just basically pushed and sonic. And now there's rotation involved. Of course, you have the carbide on that cutting end of it, cutting up the rock, and that vibration, that sonic, is helping to break it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it reverse circulation? How are the cuttings removed from the hole?
A lot of the time we're running water.
Okay.
While
you're
we're
flushing
drilling,
the
so
hole.
we're flushing the hole.
Yeah. Okay. So that's sonic, and I do have to do some more reading. I can picture it, but you mentioned it's an innovative company, and there's some new things coming up too, and we talked about it very briefly about the monitoring systems you're looking at.
Right. We have monitoring while drilling now, which is just come out in the last few weeks. They've been obviously working on it for some time.
Yeah.
We've had rigs in the field running the program, and it's done really performed well. So now we're releasing it. So it's exciting to see that happen, and of course that's going to continue to grow and develop over the next few years.
For sure.
But
as you begin to apply it and learn more about it.
Yeah, and we're going to have an open house. I'll just mention this: October 17th and 18th in Wilmington, and we'll have our rig that's set up with monitoring while drilling there, and we'll do a whole demonstration on the 18th.
Okay.
So if somebody can make it out, come on out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that in your booth, actually. I saw the sign, come join us in Wilmington. I wasn't sure what that was about, but it's about that new monitoring system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I should have asked earlier about the services, but you're throughout North America. I mean, we're in the U.S. right now, but what's your market right now?
Well, we service all of North America, and then when you say service, of course, I think about our service team. We have a group of 3 mechanics, 1 service manager that service our rigs.
Okay, that actually go out and help the clients.
They can go out. Sometimes we troubleshoot just over the phone, but we can send people out to fix it, repair a rig, or We also have drill trainers that can come out and train somebody to become a sonic driller.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because
Yeah.
it's new. If you send the equipment to a client but they don't know how to work it, then it doesn't work. So you
Right.
do some training as well.
We do a lot of training.
Yeah.
We do a lot of training. We have two really good guys who've been in the industry 30 years. Will come out and spend a week or 2 weeks and come back. As you know, you don't become a driller overnight. It's experience.
Yeah.
But we can give you the tools to become successful as a driller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orica Digital Solutions seamlessly connects customers' physical and digital worlds so they can readily understand and optimize operations at every step of the value chain, from exploration to processing. BlastIQ is an innovative platform which transforms how drill and blast data is used to unlock mining value. BlastIQ provides easy access to historical and key performance indicators that drive continuous improvements, enhance productivity, and reduce the overall cost of operations. To learn more about BlastIQ and how it can support your operations, visit orica.com/BlastIQ. CIM is Canada's leading technical institute dedicated to the sustainability of our industry. Members enjoy professional growth opportunities through CIM libraries, publications, webinars, societies, and the job board. Experience the CIM community firsthand at the Conference of Metallurgists August 19th to 22nd, ICARD September 16th to 20th, and the CIM Health and Safety Conference October 6th to 8th. Visit CIM.org for more information and join CIM today. Need a complete and easy to integrate solution to unlock aerial insights and boost productivity on your mine sites? Wingtra offers a complete drone data platform from flight planning to capture to high quality mapping outputs, so companies can get reliable and high accuracy insights on any project, no matter how large or complex. From surveying to construction to mining, Wingtra is the aerial data platform industry leaders worldwide turn to for safer and more productive operations. Empowering industries with accessible, high-precision views that transform their businesses. Wingtra takes drone innovation to the next level. Visit wingtra.com to learn more.
Yeah, I mean, drilling, and I'm not sure about this piece of machinery, but in general, drilling, people think of it as just brute force, but there's a lot of finesse involved in
Absolutely.
in getting the most information from that drill hole.
Absolutely. And that's so true about sonic.
Yeah.
The machine behind us is a LRS 275. It's our largest sonic drill. It has a 50K sonic head. And, we talk about true 150 hertz, but maybe it's not always true to be at 150 hertz for every formation. And that's where that experience comes in, that finesse comes in. Maybe you're in a clay and you don't need that 150 hertz or different formation. You just would back that dial off. So you can get a feel for sonic drilling, but you can also determine how much hertz you're going to apply for certain formations. But again, experience and finesse is a big deal in sonic drilling.
And back to a basic question. So what size of holes do these machines take on?
We can drill. We have drilled up to a 14-inch hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to any great depth.
Yeah.
But 12 3/4, but probably most common is 8 5/8 type holes, 6 5/8 type hole.
And is that mainly for soil investigation?
Yes, mostly soil investigation.
Okay. One of the reasons I love doing this show is because I learn about things that I know nothing about. and this was very interesting because I'd read a bit about sonic.
Right.
And now I have a bit of a better understanding of it.
Yeah. Something we haven't touched on, and we talked about it before, was the safety innovations that we have. So especially in mining. So one, there's a safety cage on the front of the drill to keep anybody out from the rotation. But we have totally hands-free rod handling and casing handling. We call our casing handler a manipul, and so it's run by a remote control. And the young guys pick it up in a snap. Us old guys, it takes an hour or two. But it's very easy to run. Yeah. Your guys will never bend over. They'll never put their hands on anything again. And the rod, what I call the rod loader, it's called a manipulator. And so it's going to go in and take the rod out of the rack, and your sonic head will slide over, make the connection, and then you're right back to drilling. And so those features, nobody else in the sonic industry has those features like that.
I was thinking about, because we do raise boring and the rods are too big to lift.
Yeah.
But you're in a size of rod where someone might actually try
to.
or two people try to lift it. And so not only do you have the pinching, you've got back injuries too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I think hand injuries maybe are number one and back injuries are number two. And with this technology, we should eliminate 95% of that or more, right? So
And for people that don't know, because you mentioned the cage,
yes.
and injuries from getting caught in rotating material are pretty nasty.
Yeah.
And so you guys have done some things to remove people from the hazard.
Yeah. So one mining company we work with, they had an accident in New Mexico. And so they had us go back, and when they opened the cage now to slow the rotation down to 20 RPMs or less. And so we were able to go back and retrofit those rigs so that it was slow enough so but somebody who got caught in it, there would not be a severe danger.
Yeah.
But
be able to stop it in time.
Yeah.
That's one of the issues with a fast rotating drill steel or drill pipe. Yeah. We've talked about innovation. We've talked about the new things happening, and safety was on my list there. I'm glad you brought it up. What about partners? Because you're a global company, but you're partnering with different groups, with suppliers.
We do partner with Matrix Drilling Products for all the sonic tooling, drill rods, casing. We're their exclusive dealer in North America and in overseas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to, any final thoughts, anything you want to leave with the audience?
If you don't know about sonic, I think it's, although we talk about it being a new technology, it's been around since 1913, I believe, but it's been around a long time, just not in this form. But it's certainly something to look at when you're looking for drilling. How am I going to drill this project? It's certainly worth investigating sonic.
Okay, well, Mike, thank you for taking the time to talk to us in Mining Now. I certainly learned some things. And thank you to our Mining Now audience for joining us for another version of Mining Now, where we've been talking about Eijkelkamp and sonic drilling, and we've been talking with Mike Epley. Okay, well, we just finished talking with Mike Epley, who's the sales manager for North America for Eijkelkamp. And now I have the pleasure of speaking with Alberto Villanueva, who is the account manager for Latin America. So welcome, Alberto.
Thank you.
Want to start out talking about you, okay? How did you get in the industry? What's your background?
Okay, basically I've been in the drilling industry for the last 15 years. First I was working in a company in the UK called Dando Drilling International. I worked there for 9 years, and then I moved into Global Geotech, another UK company selling tooling. So basically all my background is about selling rigs or tooling. And then for the last 5 years, I'm working in Rory Eijkelkamp, and I'm taking care basically mainly the Latin America market.
Okay, well, we've talked about Eijkelkamp and how it's a large international company. Okay, but we wanted to talk a little bit about Latin America and what's happening there. But you wanted to talk about something else first. We wanted to talk about Mine Expo in Vegas. What's been your experience here?
Well, this is my first time in USA, Las Vegas, in the show. I'm quite impressed. Since I'm here 9 in the morning, I haven't stopped talking to people from Latin America, from Argentina, from Mexico, several people, from Peru, from Chile, several people. So I can see a lot of people from Latin America coming to Las Vegas, which is good, for my region. Yeah. Talking to customers now who are trying to close on deals, so it's quite good. So far, so good.
Yeah, so that's the great thing about this show is people that you might not see when you're visiting Brazil, for example, but you see them here.
Absolutely, yes. You talk on the phone, some of them, or you see LinkedIn or internet, and then you are here talking face to face, Yeah. So that's great. It's good to be here.
Okay, so Latin America, okay, the market there. What are the main areas of focus? Not geographical, but what services are you providing?
Mainly Latin America is for mining sector. Okay, we got Sony rigs. For example, in Colombia for the gold mining, alluvials. Mm-hmm. Basically, we got rigs in Chile for copper mines, They are, drilling the tailings on the heap leach.
Okay.
Also, we have in Brazil working for rare earths as well in the mining. So basically, all in Latin America is mainly, okay?
Yeah.
So, but these companies can diverse the mining into as well in geotechnical, environmental, because the Sonic has got a wide range of applications. It's not only mining, but mainly is mining right now.
Yeah. How's your Portuguese?
Well, my Portuguese is good.
Oh, yeah?
My girlfriend is Brazilian,
Okay.
so I talk Portuguese. I just was talking to a customer from Brazil, so good.
Okay. Yeah. Good for you. I don't have any Spanish either. I get by with French, but that's about it. But we won't do that on the show.
Yeah.
So, Mike told us a little bit about Sonic,
Yeah.
and this technology. It's not new, but the application, the way you're using it, is new. And what's your experience been in Latin America with it? Is it are people getting on board? Are they interested?
Absolutely. It's getting more interest from Latin America. I started working in 2020 here, and it was few rigs only. And now every year is coming more and more rigs, like in Chile, like we got in Brazil, Ecuador. We just saw one. All the time is getting more interest because at the end of the day, companies want to get better, gonna improve in technology.
Yeah.
So Sonic is a technology. It's not new, as my colleague said, but Latin America is coming along, and every day is getting more interest.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So the services there. I mean, it's one thing to sell a piece of equipment, but it's pretty. It looks complicated to me. That's for sure. And so, what other services are you doing? Training? Are you're servicing equipment as well?
Yes, absolutely. When we sell one of our machines, we sell the complete, say, door to door. So we sell the machine, we sell the tooling, and then when the customer has got the rig on their yard, we send someone for the training. And then we don't end up there. We don't walk away. No. We want the success of our customer because their success is our success. So basically what we do, we carry on talking to them. We got a service department, okay, in Netherlands and in the subsidiary here in the USA. And they're working 24/7 for any issues the customer has got, okay? Because we want them to do it well.
It's almost like a partnership.
Absolutely. That's the way.
That equipment's just a start.
It's not saying equipment and walk away because that's not good for us.
Yeah.
We want they do it well. Because they do it well, they want to talk good about us, about our equipment, and it's going to help us to get more sales.
Best advertising is a happy client, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And Mike talked to us about some of the new things that are coming out. There's some monitoring systems, some different things. So you're going to continue to add value to your
Absolutely.
customers.
The thing is, the mines, they require more technology. They require more safety, about the safety features, but also about the data. Data is very important in this world.
Yeah.
And our rigs can give you data in situ.
Yeah.
And someone on the office can see what's going on site. And then they can share with the mine as well. So the monitor while drilling, the ROAC, the platform is coming along and is going to be needed for minings.
Yeah. So the machine, there's the brute force there, but the technology behind it now is getting more sophisticated.
Absolutely, but you need to improve your technology.
Yeah.
According to the world, because at the end of the day, as I said, data is important.
Yeah.
If we have more data, we can make better decisions in life.
Exactly. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the mines...
In life, right? Not just at the mine. That's a good point.
Yeah, exactly. So in my sector, in Latin America, the mines require more information every day. So we provide this monitoring well drilling, the ROAC, the platform, and it's all needed right now in the market.
Well, good. Anything else that you want to leave with the audience before we
Well,
go?
I would like to see, if you have a company with drilling machines, a contractor, and you want to be better, you want to have the better technology, you should contact us and talk about your problems. I will help you out.
Okay. Well, thanks so much, Alberto.
No, thank you to you. Thank you.
And we've been speaking with Alberto Villanueva, who is the account manager for Latin America for Eijkelkamp. And very interesting conversation. And thank you to our audience of Mining Now for joining us from Las Vegas, Nevada.